Hi, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 1st to the 7th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading or a gift card for the holidays, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. That was so funny because Spirit almost had me say lovely space, so I guess this is also a lovely space. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, okay, interesting. Three of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Oh, the King of Swords. Okay, so we're going to pause right here. Whenever I have the King and the Queen from the same suit, from the same deck, that's a soulmate connection, true love connection. So just saying that this could be falling in love with somebody, yes, but this is also really falling in love with your life and yourself. So you could be meeting someone, you can be meeting a friend who changes your life, you can be meeting just somebody who changes your life. And you are also changing your life right now. So this is huge. This is huge. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, King of Cups reverse. The Lovers coming in. Gemini, we are represented by the Lovers in the major arcana. So we are just showing up for ourselves left, right, and center. We're also represented by the King and the Queen of Swords. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. Minor arcana marriage card. So if you have, like, if you want to be in a committed relationship, this week is a really good week for that. I'm not saying that if it doesn't happen this week, there's no hope, but this is a very good week for either, finding love, but also if you're in a committed relationship, to really let your love and your passion and your fire and your sensual essence shine forward. That's going to be something that really speaks to you. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the King of Wands reversed, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, angels and spirit guides. And this is Strength reversed. Okay, so let me check to make sure everything is in frame. Okay, it is. Okay. All right, I really like this reading. I'm really excited. I'm also excited because I myself am a Gemini, so I love it when the readings for us come out nicely. But also, like, I will read you the cards as they present themselves because that is why I'm here and that is why Spirit connects. So, with the Three of Swords coming forward, the Three of Swords is heartbreak and pain and disappointment. You are going to be owning a lot of the heartbreak and pain that you have been through in your life. And instead of saying, oh no, it's fine, oh no, it's fine, or like it didn't bother me, you're going to say, no, it did. It did. It hurt. It was overwhelming, and I don't like it. So just being aware of that during this time, you're going to be a lot more open and honest with yourself than you have been in a really long time here, Gemini. So just being aware of this is going to be super, super, super important. You can find that certain things will I trigger you. It will trigger you. And you'll be like, wow, why am I having such a strong reaction to this silly thing? And it's because it's linked to something bigger. So just being aware of this during this time is going to be a very important thing. With the Queen of Swords coming forward and the King of Swords, again, soulmate connection, true love connection, a strong sense of self, a strong sense of empowerment. With the Seven of Swords, this is lies. Okay. And you're going to have the strong sense of self as you have to traverse lies and doubts and fears, as you feel overwhelmed. The Ace of Cups is coming forward. And this is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. We're not fully aware that this gift is here for us. We're not fully taking it at this time. But my gosh, are we stepping into our power and the power of our voice? Gemini, when our voice is diminished in any way, shape, or form, but especially when our voice is diminished within ourselves, when we question ourselves, when we, start having a lot of anxiety, that's when our energy vibration starts to lessen within us. Our doubts and fears start to overshine us and can take us from being this beautifully curious, contemplative being to just mess, just like a scared mess that can be having panic attacks and can be feeling very overwhelmed. So here, when this gift of the heart comes forward and when this power of self comes forward, it is voicing all the things that have tried to rip you down and have failed. There are going to be lies around you, doubts and fears, lies that you've told yourself, lies that others have told you, but especially when you were younger, okay? Things that you believed about yourself that now you're like, oh, that just was such a lie. Or, that teacher was having a bad day. Why did I let them propel my life in a certain direction? Be aware. Be aware that as an air sign energy, okay, as a Gemini, you are a highly creative person. You need to let that creativity shine through. All right. People say Geminis are ditzy. Yeah, we can be. We can be flighty and ditzy and all the negative things they say about us, but we're also extraordinary. We are a great person to have in a party or in a place where you want people to start to connect because we love to talk. We love to connect with people. All right. But also, okay, we have a power of storytelling. We have a power of connection. We also have a power of saying, this isn't right for me. We're like butterflies. You go and you collect a little bit of nectar from each flower and you see what fits and what doesn't fit. And then you're like, you know what? I really like that flower the best. I'm going to try to collect a lot of nectar from that flower, but I'm still going to taste of the others because I have a job to do, which is collecting and seeing and experiencing and questioning and diving deeper. Right? So that power comes forward this week. With the King of Cups reverse, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you have water sign energy in your chart, I'm hearing especially in your Venus, okay? Be mindful about this. Your emotions can be all over the place. Be aware. With the King of Cups reverse, if you're dealing with a water sign energy, you can be so exhausted by their mood swings, okay? So again, be aware about that. They may be exhausted by your mood swings, but your mood swings are more like a creative journey that you're heading forward in. Theirs can be like self-wallowing that you're like, oh my gosh, yours aren't really mood swings. So just be aware of that. So with the King of Cups, there is also this energy of not truly leading by what you love. This can be trying to mold yourself into what you think you should be. And as an air sign energy, you have to be that force of the wind. The wind goes and moves. It doesn't, and it moves around. It doesn't stop, right? It is what it is. And so here, you have to let your force of your energy, of your insight move you forward. You can have questions of the heart. You can feel like you may never find love, or your love will never be what it wants to be, like how you wanted it to be. And this is going to be a time where you start taking power and embracing your voice in what you want to yourself and to others. So that's a really, really big deal. It moves you to the Lovers card. And the Lovers is you. You're represented by the Lovers in the major arcana. And the Lovers comes forward and says, this is what I love. This is what I'm committed to. This is what I'm moving forward in. Here we have a married couple in the right. Well, we have a tuxedo and a wedding dress in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It is two people standing before the Archangel Gabriel. And so here it is standing before the power of our eternity and standing before and seeing that love is the most powerful thing. I mean, it is the most powerful word, right? If you speak it over water, it changes the crystals of the water, which is just beautiful. So speak love into your life and celebrate it. You're also going to see a shift in, business, career, celebrations, like things are coming forward and it's like, okay, it's time to celebrate me. It's time to embrace what I love. It's time to move this forward in celebration. Now, the King of Wands comes in. So if you have fire sign energy in your chart, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, no, not Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That's water sign energy right here. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can be having a difficult time with a fire sign energy. You can be having a difficult time with a water sign energy, both representing as males, okay, meaning their energy represents as males, which doesn't mean that their energy has to be masculine, right? They have to be males. Their energy is masculine. So just being aware of this, because you can meet some women who are just like fierce as all heck, and you're like, wow, okay, that's them, So just being aware of this during this time. This can be emotionally manipulative with the King of Cups reversed. The King of Wands, I actually see this a little bit easier for you to deal with because you can blow out the candle, right? You can blow out the fire a little bit more, but also you can feed it. So just be mindful about that. With the King of Wands, it is fire, it is passion. This is also somebody who's a bit of a Romeo, okay? But like the Romeo who was totally in love with Rosalind like 5 seconds before he laid eyes on Juliet type of Romeo. So just be careful about that. Okay, this is a bit of a Casanova. I think that's a better way of putting it. This is a bit of a Casanova. This is a person who could absolutely sweep you off your feet, absolutely be enchanting, and then they get, their fire gets, sidetracked another way, and they're like, ooh, what about this? What about that? This person also always thinks they're missing out on something. This person is a bit of an Eeyore, okay, with the King of Cups reverse, but it also is like they're too sensitive, right? It's kind of like right now you'll be around their energy and you'll feel a bit drained, but also you'll almost feel like you're around somebody who has a really bad sunburn, right? I don't know how else to express it except there's like a bit of heat that comes off of them, and there's like the sensitivity that kind of makes you not want to touch them, right? Not put a hand on their shoulder or something like that, even though they might really need comfort, because you feel like you're going to hurt them with that sunburn, right? I don't know how else to say it. That's how it's coming forward, and I know what Spirit is saying, and I felt this before, but I hope it's translating well. So just be mindful about this during this time. We can also feel like overly sensitive and like that the world is hitting us a bit harder. Being mindful about that is going to be very important. Also, our temper can get the best of us. We can just feel frustrated and overwhelmed, especially if we don't sleep, if we don't take care of ourselves. So being aware. With the Ace of Pentacles reverse, this is God's source spirit. However you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. We don't see it yet. Okay, during this week, we are actually going to be planting seeds that grow into something extraordinary. We're just not seeing it. And we get to water it with the Ace of Cups. The Strength card is reversed. This is Leo energy, time frame July 23rd to August 22nd. When the Strength card is reversed, okay, we can be having a bit of difficulty with Leo energy. If we have Leo in our chart, Leo in our lives, to be mindful about this. But this is also thinking might equals right. And it is going to take a power of will, especially for us as air sign energies, okay? Especially for the cognitive being of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, to say, I do not always have to be right, or it does not always have to go my way for my strength to lead me forward, okay, for me to be strong. This is like, I will not bend, and we're going to start to see that bending and moving and connecting and understanding is going to be a powerful part of us achieving in a way that we didn't think we could achieve, us moving forward in a way that we didn't think was possible. Remember, the Queen of Swords is considered the witch with a B, okay, of the queens. Why? Because she is the most masculine of the queens, and people don't like that. So you might have always felt like you were a little bit too abrasive, a little bit too intense, a little bit too, cut to the point, or you might just rub people the wrong way. You might be like Marmite, right? You, either they love you or they hate you, but there's no in between. So just being aware of this during this time is going to be super important. The King of Swords is a little bit more accepted for being abrasive because he's a guy and they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. So just be mindful about that because it's going to be unfair, but it's also going to be like, oh, I'm not, I'm just misunderstood. It's not that I'm not wrong because you might have to like look at things and handle things in a different way, okay, if it's not being received properly. But it's also knowing yourself and saying, yeah, you know what? I am a bit blunt and a bit to the point of things. That's just my personality. Okay, how can I make that work for me? I am a bit blunt and to the point of things. Some people like it, some people don't. But, you know, in utilizing Spirit's message, I make it work for me. And that's it. It's no more apologies. It's like this is who I am. And that is a power of the Queen of Swords, but again, some people like it and some people don't at all. So just be aware. It moves us to the our spirit guide messages. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Ooh, I love how the falcon just fell out and the cardinal fell out reverse. Okay, interesting. So the cardinal reverse is stand tall and proud and see the leadership role unfold ahead of you. Yes. Okay. We have the king and the queen coming forward. When the king and queen walk forward, that's a power couple, right? Coming at us. And we're not seeing that power couple within us, the possibility of that power couple, the power that we have within ourselves. So here, when it says stand tall, we have to stand tall within ourselves. Shoulders back, head held high. Stand tall within you and embrace your power. It moves us then to the falcon, and it says, use your keen perception and skills in making decision. Yeah, your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. And we're going to be better at that. We're going to be better at making intense decisions, making, judgment calls during this time, but we have to make sure that our temper isn't getting in the way and our emotions aren't getting in the way. Not in a positive way, but in a negative way, right? We're not feeling too sensitive, too overwhelmed, too angry, too frustrated, okay? Because our emotions can be a bit raw during this week, and we could be dealing with people whose emotions are a bit raw. And we can also be dealing with people who we're meeting who are very charming, okay? But they are not going to be as there's going to be okay. So I don't know why Spirit's kind of like making this a little bit of a love reading, but do bear with me. If you're not interested, fast forward. But with the King of Wands, this is a person who's going to make you feel very desired, okay? And that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. With the King of Cups, this is a person who is going to love bomb you, okay? Again, that can be fun. They're not going to last. The King of Swords comes through a bit abrasive, just like the Queen of Swords, depending on whomever you're looking for, okay? Comes through a bit abrasive, can come through a bit cutting to the point of things. But this is a person who will listen. This is a person who will take the time out, so just be aware of this. They're not going to come on as strongly as these two energies are, but they're going to stay the test of time a lot better, okay? And these two aren't. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message, not subconscious, our chakra message. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is play reverse. We need to make time for play. Everything does not have to be so serious. Make time for play. Embracing the heart chakra, tapping our collarbones is great for embracing the heart chakra. Tapping our heart is great for embracing the heart chakra. Letting ourselves embrace that love and connection is so important. It moves us then to, and remember, okay, I felt like I was rushing. Remember, we do not play if we do not feel safe. So it's also saying to ourselves, okay, what heartbreak, what pain have I been through that makes me not feel safe? And why aren't I playing? Why aren't I letting myself embrace joy? It moves us to our energy to be mindful of angels and spirit guides. This is the Prince of Pentacles. This is somebody being very secretive around money, so do be mindful about that. And this is also, this is somebody who moves very slowly, okay, and does not have the follow through that we need. It's very interesting that we're being warned against not having follow through. It can be for ourselves during this week. We want to build something and we can kind of let it fall to the side. But if we really focus, we can build something extraordinary that opens up like the love for the rest of our lives. And if we do that, it's extraordinary. But we can also get bogged down, overwhelmed, and turn away from a lot of our gifts. Don't let that happen. It moves us then to the crow, so our subconscious spirit message, and it says universal law and truth are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. I love that. Use this energy, use the deeper understanding you have to create your reality. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. This is rebirth. Be mindful that we are transforming, but we are afraid to transform. So being aware of this is going to be super, super important during this time that we're fighting our own transformation. And as the twins, we are always transforming. We are always, stepping into a new role, stepping into a new way. It moves us then to our chakra energy. This is holistic health. This is listening to our bodies. For one reason or another, we've stopped listening. So listening to our bodies again, connecting with our bodies, connecting with our healing, that is going to be a very, very, very important thing. Tapping your tailbone, okay, with like kind of like an okay sign, tapping your tailbone is going to help you to release blockages around listening to you, showing up for you. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, when the 10 of Pentacles comes in, we can feel a bit cursed. We can feel like there's a bit of a shadow around us. We can feel overwhelmed. We can feel doubtful. We can feel afraid. We can also get very jealous and very envious. Do be aware of this. Okay, we are not cursed. We are blessed. We are breaking chains, and sometimes that takes some time to get through. But we also have a cheerleading squad in the spirit world wanting us to succeed. Those from this life, those from past lives, okay? That like our ancestors, those who have past lives, connected with us and want us to achieve. They are cheering us on. Now it's time for us to cheer us on. Stop looking at everybody else. You're not going to be able to be like everybody else. You need to just be 150% you, unapologetically and fiercely moving forward. All right, Gemini. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. Oh, and Spirit says, don't try to force it. That's when the Strength card comes reversed. It's like that trying to force it thing. We're also going to be dealing with some tyrant energy during this week. Be mindful about that. Don't force it. Step into your power. Now, let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Gemini. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.